What's up, people? Mike here, and this is the Order 1886, Chapter 8. As I mentioned in the last video, the first half of Chapter 6, well, actually all of Chapter 6 is just you walking through the wreckage of the aircraft, trying to find Percival. It's literally like two and a half minutes, and chapter 7 is just one long cutscene, well, like two cutscenes essentially. Now the funny thing is that even though it's all pretty much a cutscene, there is a point where you pick up an item on the table when you go down to Tesla's lab. It technically counts as a collectible, but because it's kind of like part of the story and you're just automatically looking at it like from the cutscene, I didn't see the point of including it, since it's one of those unmissable collectibles that it's part of the main story. Just like how like some of the doors that you have to interact with technically count as collectibles, but because they're part of the story, they're like unmissable. So basically all the ones that I show are usually the ones that can be missed, as far as like the objects that you can interact with and the items. The items are usually the ones like when you examine like the dead body in the hospital, or when you examine the guy's corpse when you're on the aircraft. Those are items, and the objects are actually the things that you pick up and you like examine them by using the left stick. So this area you can usually take out all those guys pretty quickly with headshots, if you're quick enough on it. I switched out the pistol that I had for this gun just because I feel like it handles better than the other gun I had. And then you also have the arc gun during this part, and you want to try and hold on to it until you get to the end of this chapter, when you get the electrical missile launcher, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And conveniently there's some ammo pickup right there, so you can get full ammo back on the arc gun. This chapter there, you don't have any actual collectibles to get, missable or unmissable. It's just all, you know, fighting all these enemies, and
Oi, you two! I need one over here, the other on the right. Come on, hurry! Sentinel 3.
you do want to be. This is the part of the level where you have a lot of guys that you need to deal with, and being that it's only you, you do want to be careful that those first two guys don't don't come around to the side on you. But like I said, you definitely do want to keep this gun, because it, especially this guy, you want to deal with this shotgunner. Even though I didn't deal with him quick enough, and he managed to get a shot off on me. But thankfully the range on this gun is actually pretty decent. So like those two guys way at the back there, you could easily deal with them pretty quickly. And then I believe there's only like one guy left. He's behind some piece of cover that I can't really see him at right now. And I do eventually end up finding where he is. But you do want to be careful, because the guy with the rocket launcher, whatever you want to call it, is more or less where I'm running towards. He's up above, and he actually just hit me like right there. Unfortunately, you can't really get a shot on him from this angle. You have to go more so to the other side, to the point where he's looking right at you and he can actually hit you. But as soon as you kill him, it kind of initiates a little cinematic that has you climbing up there. So I don't know if you want to be ballsy and try and run out and try and kill him as quickly as you can, because I don't know if it will take care of the other enemies that are in that area. Because the last thing you want to be doing is using this thing and then there's guys behind you shooting at you. But I'm not really sure. It's just easier to kill all the guys and then kill this guy so you can get up to this part. Now nicely, this thing has unlimited ammo, so you can just unload on all these enemies. There is a trophy for hitting 3 guys at one time with an explosion. That very first area I shot at, you will always kill 3 guys there, so you'll be able to get that trophy no problem. And really, the rest of this video and this chapter is you just killing all these guys with this cannon. And I will see you in chapter 9.